when you got there, you mentioned how wild it was because it was COVID and things of that nature. You also wound up having 3 head coaches in your first 3 years as a professional football player as well. How has DeMeco Ryans changed things around there and your relationship with him that you can share with us here, Nico?
Man, DeMeco changed a lot. Once we hired him as a head coach, man, it was one of those feelings like it was a change in the environment. He's more as a player. He's a player's coach. We can relate to him a lot, and so like in the meetings, kind of feel like not even a head coach. He kind of feel like a captain almost. A team captain. So just his thought process, man, his energy behind everything, man. He just wants you to swarm, be relentless, man, and just leave everything out there. That was his only message, man. Just brick by brick, man, just be yourself and just have fun, make plays. And that's one better way to go out, and play for him.
Mm-hmm.
You run through a big raw for Coach DeMeco, man. Love him to death for sure.
Yeah, and obviously him being a Houston Texan player from back in his day and being part of the community, and I'm just wondering, how what's he selling to you guys right now? Are the words "super" and "bowl" ever said openly in your locker room?
Just iron sharpen iron. That's our motive, man. Iron sharpen iron. So I must say every day while we're going out to camp, man, don't go out there brother-in-law, don't go out there, just trying to survive the practice. Go out there and get better. Get better from yesterday. Work on something that you need to work on. Go out there and attack it. Go out there and just go through the motions. Just to get through practice. It's hot, it is, but walking out there, what you walking into. It's part of camp. It's supposed to grind. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be hard right now. So on Sundays, it's easy. Not even thinking about it. So that's his message, man. Just iron sharpen iron. Man, just be yourself. Be committed to the process, man, and just love it.
Well, in terms
why you do it.
Sure, and in terms of iron sharpening iron, it helps to have a tool in the drawer, if you will, like C.J. Stroud. How good is your quarterback, Nico?
Oh, he's great. He's great. It's phenomenal. I feel like he's one of the best, man. He's calm, collected. Whenever it get hard for him, he's still the same. Whenever it's great for him, he's still the same. I feel like for him, he's never changing. He always want to get better. He always asking you questions, how you feeling, So it's a great quarterback to have in your room, man. His mindset is phenomenal. He want to lead. So it's only right we go out there and have his back.
And you guys seem to have this connection. It's really remarkable. Certainly, that first play and that must-have game against the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis, winner moves on, and the one who does not goes home up top. Like you guys are at the combine together in that building.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That was something.
It was one of those. Yeah, man, it was special. We know that game was very important, to this program, to the team, man, So we want to go to the playoffs, and Bobby, he called the right play. He wanted to take a shot, Indy on the road. Me and CJ, we was like, let's go. It's time to go out there and be us. Just not making the moment bigger than what it is. And just it's football at the end of the day. So when CJ called hike, man, I just did the same thing I've been doing, repetitions, man, run that post route. He just took his drop, put the ball in the basket, man, just repetition, So it was a great feeling, So one and done, that play always lived in my head rent free. For sure.
It should. It was such a great moment, and obviously C.J. Stroud and you have such a terrific connection. I'm just wondering, this is maybe the most important question I'm asking you in this interview, Nico, is what is your relationship with C.J. Stroud like on the last couple, if you will, November Saturdays to end the Novembers? What are those moments like when the result from a place like Ann Arbor, Michigan, or the Horseshoe, when the result comes in on that Saturday? What's it like between you and C.J. Stroud?
Yeah, it's real. It's real quiet. It's real quiet.
Not much
the whole
to be
week.
said?
It's not much. It's not much being said.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of mutual. I never beat Ohio State. He never beat Michigan. But at the end of the day, when that week comes, it's like, yeah, you know what's up, man. The Michigan boys about to come out, handle business, and we finna walk away with it. You know it.
So the next Sunday, you say nothing to him because that's.
I don't say nothing because that's just.
Wow, that's impressive.
You seen the game. You seen what I see.
Well, I take the opposite approach. I just don't stop talking.
That's
you know what
sure.
I mean? I start speaking with my chest, Nico. I mean, you know what I mean when it comes to that. But it is kind of wild that the Houston Texans have a Michigan-Ohio State connection of note at such an important quarterback-wide receiver relationship, right? Does that does it get lost on you guys in any way, shape, or form?
It does. It kind of does. You know, we kind of don't think about it anymore. But when he first came, it was kind of like man, you went to Ohio State, you know, and then we ended up getting K too. So it was 2 Buckeyes, 2 on offense. So it was weird, you know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, whenever them guys play, you know, I got to talk my noise. You know, I got to hold it down for Michigan, you know, always. Because, you know, them boys in blue going to hold it down.
I like it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.